No, I don't hold that against him. It's been great so far with him, and just the short time we've had, he's made a big difference. And I think I speak for all the guys. We all like him a lot, and it's been a great transition. I mean, he's a great football player, good coach. So I mean, I'm happy about that. But we got a lot more work to do. So hopefully, I stay his favorite player throughout the next couple of years. Of course. Yeah, of course. I mean, it was a huge experience last year. Not just those starts, but coming off the bench and playing a lot of ball was huge in my development and getting better throughout the season. I think as you look back and watch the tape last year, I progressed throughout the year, and I learned a lot from those guys. And that's the key now. They're all gone. Cooper's gone, Beasley's gone, DJ's gone. We got a lot of guys gone, and we got to make up that experience. So we got to take what they gave us and make it a little bit better. So we got a big task ahead of us. Yeah, we got to step up as a leader and as in production. And those guys taught me a lot, especially Kuba. Is a guy I still talk to a lot and is still coaching me up. So we still hear from those guys, and even guys that I never got to play with. They're always reaching back. We got a great alumni base, so they're still helping us, and we got to hold up the standard and take the next step. And yeah, learned some just in the first few months, or even like 2-3 months. It's crazy how much we've all learned from them. And I mean, being someone who's been around the game for a while, you think you know a little bit about something, and then he comes in and just kind of blows your mind. So it's been awesome with him. And then just seeing the guys and coming in that he's training, just being around them, seeing them walk by, seeing them around the facility, and being able to pick their brain a little bit if you see them is it's something that's, I think, a huge advantage for us. And just if you get one little thing from somebody that makes you better, it can make your game a lot better. So yeah, I remember sitting there and I saw it on Twitter for the first time. I was like, wow, this is awesome. And I texted a few people because I didn't know a whole bunch about Coach Jordan. And then everyone I texted that was plugged into the league was like, yeah, this guy's the real deal. And he came here and he showed us why he's the real deal. His process is something that I've never been around. And it clearly there's science to it. You can flip on the tape and look at the NFL guys he's been with, and it translates. So as a pass rusher, you get really excited watching it, and you get excited watching the NFL guys. You get excited watching yourself because you can see yourself getting a little bit better, watching your teammates get better. His process is awesome. Just different things like his hand movements or his some of the footwork stuff is it changes just your whole approach on it, and it changes how you view rushing the passer and how you view like your process to get to the quarterback, how you're going to get there. It totally changed it. So far, Chris has been great. So we're real happy to have him, and he brings he's a real good athlete. He's got good technique. He's played some ball before. He's got experience, and so he brings all those things to the table. He's a good ball player. What we learned and out doing the stuff with the program and throughout the offseason and last year, it's the player-led teams are going to be the best teams. So we got to step up as players, as leaders, and be the coaches sometimes. The coach shouldn't have to call things out. It should be on us, and they should just oversee it.
Kind of getting on. How does that work?
Yeah, everyone's got to put their ego to the side and just worry about getting the job done. I think that's the biggest thing, and you're going to say some things that might hurt some people, but you're doing it out of love. You're doing it out of love for your teammates because you want them to be better. So once people understand that, I think we do a good job of understanding. If someone's correcting me, it's not because they don't like me. It's because they want me to be better. So I think that it's going well so far, and we got to keep building on it. I think you look at last year, and we had sacks, which was good, and we had pressures. Cuba had a ton of pressures. He was leading the country at one point. But there's also a lot of times where we didn't create good pockets for the tight pockets. The QBs had easy throwing lanes. So I think coming out last year, obviously it was a good season. We were happy, 11-3, but we know we still got a long way to go. And we look at the film and we look at the things that went wrong, and we want to make those better. So it's not on the DBs or anything. I know people that say the passing yards. No, it's on everybody, and we got to get a lot better up front. I think just rushing together, creating tighter pockets, winning our one-on-ones, and then generating more pressure. Instead of the sacks are great, but we got to get more consistent pressure. They're improving, which is good to see. And you see, Horace and Spence have been here a long time, real good players. And then the younger guys, Baldwin and Boyd, they're getting better every day. They're getting a lot better since what they were when they first got here. You can see the improvement every day. And I think this is their first spring, so it's a big spring for them. And it's nice to see them improving and getting to be real good players. Yeah, there always has been, and I mean, last year when I first got here, it was the older guys like Matt Allen and Jarvis and Luke Campbell and all those guys. We would always talk after practice just about what's working, what's not working, what's going on. And if he beat me, I'm picking his brain on it. Or if I beat him, it's vice versa. So there's always communication between us on stuff and just different looks we're getting from him and what does my rush look like to him and all that stuff. So we're always talking.